again. I hope you guys are doing well. So guys, today I have with me this car, which is the all new Tata Punch. As always in this video, we are going to talk about the exterior, interior, feature space. By the end of the video, I'll also tell you guys how is it to drive. So let's really start this video. Before starting the video, if you are looking out to buy this car or any other car, you can surely contact us. You can message us your contact number, your location, and we will get back to you with the on-road pricing as well as the best deal possible. Now you can enjoy this video. Let's quickly start without wasting any more time. So guys, let's quickly start off with the walk around. Let's quickly start off with the front profile of the car. So right in the center here you have the Tata logo. Here you have this tri-arrow design. One more thing which you might notice right here is this particular chrome strip which runs through the face of the car. Now the Tata Punch actually gets cladding on all four sides. So here as you can see at the front, this is the cladding which you have, and here you also do get this tri-arrow grille up front. Now talking about the headlamps on the Tata Punch, here you basically have projector halogen headlamp setup. This is your projector, this is your high beam, this is your fog lamp. Let me show you guys the LED DRL. So this is your LED DRL and this is your indicator, which is again a normal halogen bulb. Now this is how the car looks like from the front profile. Moving on to the side, so here as you can see, it surely looks like a mini SUV, and it surely looks quite a lot rugged as well thanks to the cladding provided on the side. And here as you can see, the wheel arches also look quite nice. Now because this is the top end variant, you obviously have your roof as well as your mirror completely finished in white, which is the dual tone combination, dual color combination. Now on the door handle here as you can see, here you have a passive entry button, so you don't really need to take the key out of your pocket. You can simply walk with your key, press this button, and your doors will lock like this, and your mirrors will fold automatically. When you press it again, the doors will unlock and the mirrors open up like this. Now here as you can see, the USP of the car is the fact that the doors actually open 90-degree wide, so it becomes really very easy for you, for your parents, for your grandparents to get in and outside the car. Now one more thing which you might notice right is the fact that the door handle for the rear door is kind of missing, but it's not missing, it is hidden right here. So this is the door handle which you have right here, which we have also seen on the Altroz, which we have also earlier seen on the Chevrolet Beat if you recall. So here as you can see, 90-degree door opening, very cool feature, very thoughtful touch, and a very nice feature to have in a car. And we'll talk about the space as well, so just stay tuned on the video. We'll also talk about the interior as well, so just stay tuned on the video. Talking about side profile here as you can see, this is how it looks. On the roof here you have your roof rails provided and dual paint scheme. Moving on to the rear profile of the car, this is how it looks like. Now starting off from the top, here you have your high mounted stop lamp, rear wiper washer defogger. This is your Tata logo. Here you have your reverse parking camera, punch badge, and your reverse parking sensors are these. Here you again have this tri-arrow design. Tri-arrow design is kind of carry forward completely on this car. Here as you can see, again a tri-arrow design. This is your tail light, which is again an LED provided right here, which looks quite nice. Let me show you guys the boot space. So here you basically have a button. As soon as you press it, you can easily open the boot space of the car. This is your 319 liters of boot space which you have in the Tata Punch. You can easily accommodate two big bags. Here you have some space to keep stuff. Here again you have some space to keep stuff. Below this you obviously have your spare wheel kept, which is not a full size wheel, which is a 15-inch steel rim which you have. Here you have your partial shelf, and this is how the interior looks like. Here you have a handle to hold on to. You can basically hold this handle like this, and you can close the lid like this. You can close your boot lid. Now guys, let's quickly have a look at the tire profile, and then we'll move inside the car. I'll show you guys the features, and then we'll move inside the second row and we'll check out the space as well. So here as you can see, the tire profile here is 195/60 R16. Here you basically have 16-inch alloy wheels provided. Here you again have this dual color combination treatment. Again on the side you have this cladding provided, and that is much about the exterior profiles. I think I've covered most of the things on the exterior profile of the car. By the way, on the mirror you also do get this indicator, which is an LED unit, by the way. That is again a nice and cool feature to have. Now let's quickly have a look at the interior. Let me first of all switch off the lights. So here as you can see, this is how the dashboard and the interior looks like. Here you again have this dual color combination used on the dashboard. Let me get inside the car, and we'll start talking about the interior as well. So starting off from the dashboard, so here as you can see, here you have this black treatment up, here you have this white this thing treatment inside the cabin, and you also do get this blue highlights on your air vents. Now let me start the car for you guys. So here you have this push start stop button, you can basically press it. And that is how the car actually welcomes you. Now let's start talking about the features of the car, guys. So let me adjust the seat so that I can show you guys complete dashboard. So here, starting off from the steering wheel, here you have leather wrap steering wheel, a flat bottom one, which feels quite nice to hold. Actually, I'll talk about the handling as soon as I start driving the car. Here you have a few buttons provided, this to increase and decrease the volume. Here you can accept and reject the call. This is to change the source. You can switch between your Bluetooth, your FM radio and AM as well. Here you basically have controls for your cruise control. How to activate cruise control, I have made a separate video of the Nissan Magna. You can basically check out that video. I'll provide the link somewhere over here. You can basically check it out. Now from this button you can actually toggle through the information of the instrument cluster. This is your 7-inch TFT instrument cluster. This is your speedometer, which is an analog unit. Now here let's have a look what all features, what all information does it display. So it will show distance to empty. Here it will also show instantaneous fuel efficiency, average fuel consumption, and power and torque, which is turned out. So as soon as I apply the accelerator pedal, so here as you can see the amount of power and torque which is turned out, it will actually show it to you, and that is much about it. Now let's start talking about the infotainment screen right here. So as you can see, this is your 7-inch touchscreen. In terms of the touch response, it is pretty good actually. It is really very good in terms of the touch response. In terms of sound quality, is brilliant because here you have Harman music system. I am not playing in music right here because of the copyright issues. You can check out the music quality, sound quality on Instagram. I'll share the link in the description box below. Here you have this button for your hazard lamp. Here you have controls for your automatic climate control, AC, USB point. Here you also have this 12-volt charging point. This is your AMT stick, so you can basically get into reverse. This is your reverse parking camera, getting into neutral, getting into automatic drive mode, getting into manual, so you can basically change gears as per your preference.
City drive mode activated.
So when you get back into your automatic mode, your city mode gets activated. When you get into manual mode, your sport mode gets activated.
City drive mode activated.
So it actually tells you which mode you are driving in. Here you also do get an eco mode, so in case you want better mileage efficiency,
drive mode activated,
you can basically drive it in eco mode. By the way, one thing which I have noticed right here is the fact that the blower does not really make a lot of noise inside the cabin. That is again a very good thing compared to the earlier Tata cars. This is definitely a very big improvement right here. Here you again have some space to keep stuff. There is a 12-volt charging point. There are 2 cup holders provided. Let me show you guys the glove box. So this is the amount of space which you have in the glove box. There is a light provided, and there is also cooling air vent provided right there, AC vent. So you can basically, this is a cool glove box provided. This is your IRVM, which is a normal one. Here you have sun visor with vanity mirror. Here you have again a sun visor, but there is no vanity mirror. There is only a toll receipt holder. This is your light placement right here. Here you have this seat, fabric seat, very comfortable, and again there is tri-arrow design on this with blue highlights, and that is much about it, guys. I think I have covered most of the things about the interior. In the door pads, you can easily accommodate a 1 liter bottle. Here you have your power window switches. There's 2. From here you can actually adjust your ORVMs, and these are your door handles. That is about it. Here you again have some space where you can keep your wallet. Now let's quickly move in the second row and let me show you guys the amount of space which you have. So here as you can see, this is the door handle which you have, and this is the amount of space. Now I have not really I have pushed the driver seat all the way behind, but let me adjust the driving position as per my comfortable driving position. Let me adjust the seat as per my comfortable. So here as you can see, this is my comfortable driving position. So guys, here as you can see, this is the amount of space which is available. Getting inside, now here as you can see, in terms of the legroom as well as in terms of the knee room, it is really very good car to be in. The space is pretty much in abundance. Even if you are on the taller side, you won't really have any trouble as such in terms of the legroom and knee room, because you can stretch your feet below the driver as well as co-driver seat. Even the middle passenger won't really have to struggle in terms of the legroom and knee room, because here the floor is completely flat. So that is again a very nice thing about the car. This is how the interior looks like. Talking about the shoulder room, you can easily get 2 adults and a kid in the middle. Here you have headrests which are adjustable. Here you have an armrest, although it misses out on cup holders, but again getting an armrest in this particular segment is a very big and good thing actually. So that is much about it. Now here Tata Motors have been kind enough. Today we have the punch drive for the media, and these are the packets, the snacks which Tata Motors have put in the car. Here you again have this space provided where you can basically keep your magazine, your newspaper, and that is much about it. Even in terms of the headroom, it is a pretty good car to be in. Here you have handle with an hook. Here you have handle to hold on to. Other than the driver's side, you get handles to hold on to. There is again a hook provided right here. In the door pads, you can easily accommodate a 1 liter bottle. There is this white treatment on the door pads which feels quite nice, and this is your door handle. Now guys, let me show you guys the engine of the car, and then we'll start talking about the performance on offer. So first of all, the engine bay. In order to open the engine bay, here you have this lever. You just need to pull it, and your engine bay opens up. So here you basically have a lever. You just need to, it is quite hot actually. It is really very hot right now. So guys, this is your 1.2 liter Revotron petrol engine which produces 86 PS of power and 113 Newton meters of torque, and that is the engine bay. And here you also do get this insulation. Now talking about the refinement guys, the engine is really very refined, so you don't really hear a lot inside the cabin, which is again a good thing. The cabin is a very calm and insulated place to be in. Now the engine, in terms of the performance, it provides you decent amount of grunt for you to actually maneuver the car in the city as well as on the highways. Now this engine comes paired to a 5-speed manual. There is also a 5-speed AMT. We'll talk about the AMT because now we are driving the AMT. So the AMT is very convenient, very smooth in terms of shifts, but when you go completely hard on the throttle, it takes its own sweet time, a few seconds actually, in order to upshift. So that is a trait which we have seen on each and every AMT out there. So that is nothing really much to complain about in each and every AMT. That is a case which you might be able to see. So that is about the gearbox. Talking about the ride and handling balance, the ride quality is on the softer side, which means that the car will provide you very good amount of comfort inside the cabin. The seats are pretty much comfortable, and the handling is again really very good. It provides you very good amount of feel and feedback. The steering wheel also weighs up pretty well. So that is about the handling of the car, and the steering wheel feels pretty nice to hold as well. So that is about the handling. Talking about the safety features, now the Punch comes with their dual airbags, ABS, EBD, traction control system available as well. The corner stability control. So these are the safety features on offer. Now Tata Motors have not really revealed the prices of the car. The launch of the Tata Punch is held on 20th October, so you'll get to know the dates. I'll probably share the prices with you guys on YouTube as well as on Instagram, but let me quickly give you an idea. So if Tata Motors launch the car at a price point of 5 to 7 lakh rupees or below that, then this product surely will give a tough competition to the competitors out there, and it will surely be a very value for money product at that particular price range. So if Tata Motors manages to price the car in 5 to 7 lakh rupees, then definitely this car is something which can actually disrupt the market, because like I told you, the boot space is again really very good. It is actually best in the segment, 319 liters to be precise. So who should particularly consider the Tata Punch? Now if your requirements are such that if you want an engine which is refined, if you want a car which has really very good amount of space, and if you want good visibility and macho looks, then definitely this is the car to go with. I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, you can surely ask it to me on Instagram as well as in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer most of your doubts. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, drive safe, ride safe, bye bye. If you are looking out to buy this car, you can surely contact us, and we shall be able to help you out with your buying decision as well. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, drive safe, ride safe, bye bye.